who's ready for this to go downhill? Who's ready for this to go downhill real quick? I am. Hey guys, what's up? My name is Dustin. Welcome back to this channel. Welcome back to this channel and to this video. If you are new here, hello. Hi. If you're returning, thank you so much. Today I'm going to try and do another makeup look, a rainbow inspired makeup look. I'm drawing a lot of inspiration from this post right here. I'm gonna post a picture right here so you can get the username by Princess, and I want it to look similar. Hopefully I don't copy it too much because she did it first. It's all her. I just really want to put it on my face. For primer today, I'm going in with the Fenty Beauty. Wow, okay, that's just Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Primer. I have the mini size, so I'm going to squirt a few pumps onto my fingertips and then just rub it to my forehead and all over the place. I've used this, I think this is my second time using this, and I like it. Now that the primer is on my face, I lied, I'm turning it off, I don't care anymore. For foundation today, hopefully I'm not too tan already where it won't match me, but I'm going to be using the Tarte Cosmetics Amazonian Clay Foundation in light medium neutral. I really enjoy it. It's probably my favorite foundation currently. Okay, so it's not bad. I can already feel how hot it is up here. I'm going to do concealer next, and for that I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm in the shade Nude, and I like it because it comes with this doe foot applicator that a lot of them come with now. I need to clean this. I need to clean a lot of things, actually. I just poked myself in the eye. Oh my god, I feel so sweaty. Now that I'm concealed, I'm actually going to move straight into setting. And I'm going to be taking the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in Butter. It's gorgeous and it works amazing. I'm going to be taking that setting powder on the flat side and just tapping it all over my face. Especially the forehead area, because that is the place on me that creases the most. Just to make sure that I set it all fairly evenly, I'm taking the BH Cosmetics #1 brush. It is a giant fluffy brush. I'm just going to swirl it around in that setting powder, tap off the excess, and just swirl it all around my face. Being very light-handed with this, kind of just feathering it in. Move on to contouring and bronzing. I'm going to be taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I'm going to be using this middle shade right here, which is Shadow Play. I'm going to be using that as my contour shade. It looks orange. Does that look orange? Alright, so don't know if this is more zoomed in than what it was a second ago, but it cut out because the internal battery is too high, so I turned back on my air conditioner. So I hope you can hear me, and I hope that's not too obnoxious because I think it is. For a bronzer, I'm using, get off, my god, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Bronzer. I'm in the shade Tawny. Well, don't know if I'm in it, it's what I chose. Yeah, okay, I'm done. The look I'm going to be doing, as you saw, is very inspired by this look right here. And I am going to recreate it, but I'm also going to do some parts that are different. Like, I don't know what palette she used. Today I'm using this palette from Morphe. It is the $25L, I believe. Looks like this. Along with that palette, I'm also going to be using the James Charles and Morphe palette. Maybe 1 or 2 times I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill x Morphe Armed and Gorgeous palette. But for now, I'm going to start off with priming my eyes. Morphe eyelid primer. I'm going to squirt that onto my eyelid. I need to stop saying squirt. I'm going to place that on my eyelid and then blend it in with a dry beauty sponge. This one is nasty because I only use it for eyelid primer. Alright, so I got that one eye primed, and I'm going to bring you in so you can see clearer of what I'm doing. Alright, let me know if this is too close. I think so. So we're working on this eye right here, which is my left, your right. I'm gonna start off with the James Charles and Morphe palette. So in case you don't know, which if you don't, shocking, this is what the palette looks like, and we're first going to pick up this shade right here. It is called Spooky. It is a matte black, and I'm going to be picking that up with this brush. That's a little terrifying. Just letting you know, I don't practice the makeup looks I want to do. I just see it or think of it and I go straight into it. So I'm going to pick that up on the BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. It is an angled brush, kind of fluffy like this. My idea for what I want to do, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up and then I'm going to try and stamp it along my crease, feather it out to where my eye ends, and bring it up. No, I'm not going to bring it up. I'm just going to make that part black. Don't know if I explained it very well, but let's hope I did. See, so this is a very pigmented black shadow, so I'm going very lightly just so I can get the actual shape, and I'm going to be going in with a different brush and I'm going to blend it out, make it darker. But right now I'm being super light and just really getting that shape intact. Oh, I enjoy that shape a lot. So I'm patting over that over and over again to make it really opaque, and then I'm going to take a clean brush and blend it upwards towards my brow. Alright, so I have that basic shape. I'm putting my brush down, and I'm going to grab a clean, fluffy brush, like a small one. So I think I'm going to grab the BH Cosmetics number 8 brush. Looks like this. It's really soft and stuff, and I'm not going to pick up any additional... No, wait. Pause. What I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a lot of setting powder under here so it catches any fallout that I have, so it doesn't wreck my base that I've already done. I've said this in previous videos, unless I cut it out. I'm not good at talking and doing makeup at the same time, so this is what we have to work with. So back to blending that out. I'm going to bring you in a little bit more. That might work. Okay. Alright, I'm going to start here and just very lightly, very lightly blending it out. I'll come back when it's fully blended the way I want it to. That took forever, and like, if I need to go back to it, I can. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut my crease. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to pick up a concealer. So I'm going to pick up a concealer and I'm going to pick up a flat brush, like this one that I've used. This is the BH Cosmetics number 9 brush. And what I'm going to do is close the palette I'm using. And I'm about to get super quiet with this and concentrate and go out of focus, so we'll be right back. Okay, so it's not the best. Like, it looks, the arch is a lot, right? Yeah, right there. That is too high, but I need to let it dry. So, because honestly, it's not too bad. It's a little too high, but it's fine. Now that the crease looks like that, a little messed up because I just tried to fix it, I'm going, what color did I want to use first? I wanted to use red on the inner corner. Is that what she did? I need to keep popping up this picture. What did she do? Yeah, she did red closest to the inner corner. So the palette I'm going to be using for that, again, is the James Charles and Morphe palette. And I'm going to be picking up the shade You're Kidding, which is this matte red right here. Super beautiful. So I'm going to pick it up on one of the Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow brushes that comes in the palettes. I'm going to be picking up the flat side of that. It looks like this. And I'm going to be placing it on the intersection of that eye. And once I'm happy with that, I'm grabbing some paper towel and I'm going to be wiping off that side of the brush because I'm very limited in the brushes that I have. On to the next color, which is in the other Morphe eyeshadow palette I'm using, which I believe is the 25L. I'm going to be picking up the shade Pride, which is, this is what the palette looks like. It's very gorgeous, and Pride is this orange matte right here. I'm going to be picking that up on literally the same exact brush on one side of it. Picking it up so my brush is coated. Tapping off some of the excess and placing it right next to that red shade. Now I definitely will have to go over a majority of the colors again, because the more colors I apply, the less pigmented the previous colors are going to. I need to pick up the shade B from the James Charles palette, and if I can open it, there we go. B is this matte yellow shade right here. Like I've done with all, picking it up on one side of the Anastasia eyeshadow brush, and I'll place it right next to that orange. This is coming out really nicely. At least I like to think so. Now that that color is down, I'm going to be going in with blue, green. What green am I going in with, my friend? Switching back to the other palette. Alright, the green I'm picking up is in the 25L palette. It is called Nature, right here. Picking it up on that same brush. Picking up Nature on one side. Placing it right next to that yellow. I got that color down. Wiping off that brush again, so I can go in with the blue. This is what this looks like, because I'm using it for every single color. And the blue that I'm picking up is the bright matte blue from the James Charles palette, right here. It is called Playground. Picking that up on the same brush, same thing, you know the deal by now. Not only did I make a rainbow on my eye, I made a rainbow on my desk. Okay, cool. So going in with the James Charles palette once more for the purple, going in with this one right here. It is called Single, I believe. There, we got that on. Now I need to blend all the colors together to make it look super phenomenal. So going back into the playground just a tiny bit. There we go. It's all blended the way I want it to. Alright, now it's time to wipe away that because I do have a lot of fallout actually. For lower lash line, I think I'm just gonna do the same. No. I don't know what I want to do for it. I might just do it all purple. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be picking up Single on Anastasia flat brush, just like always. Tapping off the excess and just bringing it all the way underneath. Now, for the inner corner, that is where the Armed and Gorgeous palette comes in. I'm going to be picking up the shade VIP right here. It is a sparkly white. I'm going to be picking it up on a BH Cosmetics number 11. It is a bullet brush. Rubbing it in the pan, just like that. Dang. Also going to be putting it on my brow bone. Yep. That's it. And there's one eye. So I'm going to go off and do the other eye off camera. So when we come back, it'll all look like one thing. Here we have the final look. Well, not the final look, the final eye look. I also threw on some mascara. I used the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mini because I wanted to try it out, and honestly, I'm loving it. I'm loving everything so far. My hands are nasty, but you know what, let's move on to the face. Highlight. Alright, for highlighter, today I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, which is a highlighting palette. It looks like this. I believe I'm going to be picking up this shade right here called Forever Young. No, I lied. I'm going to be picking up the shade Kitty Cat and Forever Lit. Those two combined, I'm going to pick up together and put it on my cheeks. Honestly, living for this look. Alright, lips. Last step before setting spray. The lip I'm going to be using today is Fenty Beauty in the color Uncuffed. It is a gorgeous nude shade. My favorite so far. Like, such a gorgeous color, and it matches every look I've ever done. And here we go. The finished look. This is it. Let me know how you enjoy it. If you think I did a good job explaining it. If you think I did a good job with it in general. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know in the comments below and give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. I hope to see you in my next video. If you want to stay tuned for that, please click that subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys!